Audio check. Hello, Super Bubble, Ollie, Tim, Sam, Dave, Athena, Haggis. How's everybody doing today? I need to pick which I need to pick which picture I want to draw today, or at least start drawing. Oh no, my timer's already done. Oh, apparently Tim is sharing things on Discord. Ah. I feel like today was an okay day, but also like I feel like I had all my motivation a couple hours ago and now I'm just kind of lazy. But I'm hoping that if I just put digital pen to digital paper, maybe I can get into a groove and at least get the sketch done for the next one. Hypothetically, I could work on like the sketch for all three, but I would still have to decide which one I want to work on first. And none of the people are here, so I can't ask them which one I should do. Ooh. Hugs, Ollie. Yeah. It's been a toasty day too, so I think that's also kind of mushed my brain. made everything a little bit slower. So many yawns. I know my eyes are all stingy. Trying to think of what I did today. Watched CSI. Fed the cat treats. Watched her wandering around the yard and sleeping in the box. I did a little bit of de-dandelioning in the backyard. Just like 10 or 15 or something dandelions, but I tried to stay in the shade of the fence. I saw a toad, and then Pixie saw the toad, and then I had to stop Pixie from trying to eat the toad, which she was not thrilled about. I made stir fry for lunch. Did some meal planning for the rest of the week. Dave, have you not been here any other time I've talked about CSI? I've been watching CSI for weeks. I'm still watching the old one. I'm gonna watch all the old ones, and then I'll watch the new one. I'm on like season 13 or 14 of the original CSI. It's basically all I've been doing. Especially on days when I'm too just brain fucked to do anything else. LOL. I think there's 15 and then a movie or something like that. Literally, I had to look it up. Let me look it up again. I'm on the computer. I can use the computer for that. So there is 15 seasons plus a movie, 337 episodes of the first show. And then there is 10 seasons of CSI Miami, 232 episodes, 9 episodes of CSI New York, which is 197 episodes, 2 seasons of CSI Cyber, which was apparently 31 episodes, and then 10 episodes and 1 season of the new reboot CSI Vegas, plus a movie apparently, which I think on a lot of things they just list as a season that's like short. Yeah. I saw like 1 episode of Cyber, I think. But yeah, it's I'm getting there. I'm going through them kind of in order that they, I don't know. I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna go through CSI, and then I haven't decided if I want to do Miami or New York next, and then I'll do Cyber, and then I'll do Vegas, and then when I run out of CSI, I don't know what I'll watch next. I haven't rewatched Burn Notice. I might rewatch that one. I've rewatched Bones. I've rewatched Castle, House, NCIS. I'm trying to think of what else. Mentalist. My brain is not functioning right now, but like all of those. Hello, Veritron. Yeah, going through this one, I've already seen like a crossover episode with Miami, but I haven't watched the Miami side of it. I saw at least 2 crossovers with New York and one, and maybe another one with Miami. But yeah, I'm just going through one at a time. It's easier. But yeah, I haven't rewatched Burn Notice. I never finished it either. Ooh, also, I never finished Psych, and I never finished Fringe. I want to finish those at some point. Also, I'm not caught up on Doctor Who. Yes, I noticed Haggis. But yeah, CSI I haven't watched in a decade or more. It's been a while. So it's fun to rewatch through it. The funnest thing about Fringe was like walking around in Vancouver and being like, oh, there's that, oh, there's that, oh, there's that. Like one of the season finales is on like a bridge in like Stanley Park. I think one of the other season finales is in, I think it's on like Granville Street or something. It's like, oh, hey, there's that. Oh, one of the main buildings in the TV show is the fucking library, like the downtown library. It's like, oh, sure, yeah, cool, okay. It's supposed to be some like top secret office. It's like, it's the fucking library, dude. Yeah, utters witty one line, puts on shades, walks away. It's funny too because like rewatching through all of these shows, a lot of these shows I never saw like until they were released on digital services. I never saw them in order, or I never saw them like in a quick succession. Like I never watched them on DVD or anything like that. I would just watch them on TV, so a lot of reruns. So seeing it all and like watching it all like concurrently, consecutively, like in quick succession, also being older, also having watched them before, also having seen a lot more television, I feel like all of the story beats are a lot more like obvious. Maybe not obvious, but like I can see when they're like placing information so that they can like follow up on that later. And there's just a lot more like tricks and stuff that I kind of spot these days with these kinds of shows. It's interesting though, like I was telling Tim how like each of these different, they're all like, I mean, same, I would say House is similar. It's not like an actual like crime drama, but it's laid out similarly to a crime drama, like a procedural crime show. But it's interesting just to see like with all these different ones, like how they all, like, you know, obviously Bones is about bones, but you don't really notice like how kind of honed in each of the shows is, like, thematically. I feel like each of these shows is like really, they do a really good job of just sticking to like, this is the DNA the DNA of this show, you know, like each show kind of has its own thing. And I never noticed how hard CSI goes on like, this is about the evidence, and also lighting that would be completely just unworkable and impossible to do anything in. Yeah, I've seen Eureka at least twice, but I don't remember a lot of it. What's another one? There was another semi, what's it? Semi, my brain is forgetting words. What was that one? It's like a Stephen King series or something. The blonde chick and the two guys. That one I never finished either. Haven, yeah, I never finished Haven. That was another kind of like similar type thing. Yeah, Dave, yeah. Well, and similarly, if you watch, I think one of the ones that's the hardest to spot like unique places in is Supernatural, because that's all BC, or at least mostly BC, but a lot of it is just like really well camouflaged, or like literally not, they don't use, you know, locations you can actually identify, as opposed to like X-Files, where you're like, oh hey, that's fucking like that's the main street down Vancouver downtown, you know. I remember, was it Rumble in the Bronx, I think, was the first time that I spotted something and I was like, wait, I've been there. That's not New York or whatever. That's Vancouver. Yeah, I never finished Stargate either. I've definitely osmosised a lot of that TV show into my brain over the years, but never finished it. Never watched Atlantis, Stargate Atlantis either. I did watch, was it Universe? Stargate Universe? I hated it. I did watch that one. Did Supernatural end? Is it still going? I don't know. Yeah, Psych, Supernatural, Eureka, Fringe, X-Files. Trying to think of what else was like something that I remember like spotting things or trying to spot things from that was like filmed in Vancouver and last year or the year before. Okay. Yeah, so like a lot of seasons. Yeah, I've probably only seen half of that show. We're doing a really good job of not doing art though, so. It's funny too watching CSI because it's like way earlier than most of the shows that I've seen recently, you know, like Bones and stuff like that. Like I've rewatched them all in the last few years. So then going back and watching CSI, which apparently started in the year 2000. What a time. Like going back and watching this and it's just like, oh, hey, that person's from Warehouse 13. That's another good one. That person's from Warehouse 13. Oh, that person's from NCIS. Oh, that person's from CSI Miami. Oh, that person's from Castle. But it's like a decade before it even, you know, became a thing. I think there was one episode that had 2 characters from Castle in it. And I was like, what the fuck? But it was in like 2006. Literally, the season I'm watching right now, they were talking about the Mayan calendar and the year 2012 and the end of the world. So, you know, topical. Yeah, I liked Warehouse 13. It was very... I feel like Warehouse 13 and Eureka, like... I know they did like crossovers too, but I feel like they had like the same blood in them. Very kind of goofy. I could have done with more shows like that. I tried watching Sanctuary, and I really like viscerally hated one of the characters. It made it really hard to watch. I don't know if I ever finished that one. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of CSI. I've been pounding back the CSI. It's funny too, because some of the episodes, I was trying to point out to Tim, it's like, look, it's Morpheus. I completely forgot how that season ended. And I need to like Google like what happened in behind the scenes with that stuff, because it's like, what? I thought something completely different happened. Evidently, I completely forgot that episode. But similarly, it was like, at the time when I watched those episodes, I didn't see it coming. But watching those like 2.5 seasons in a row, when I'm older and I've seen more of these TV shows, you know, and I can kind of pick up on the writing stuff and like the little, you know, the way they lay out this information. Oh, that was another one. Criminal Minds, that's another one. But yeah, like they're the whole, like his whole arc, they're hinting at from like the beginning of him joining the show. So it's like, okay, like, but at the time when I originally watched it, I was like, what the fuck? What, that just came out of nowhere. What's going on? They just ruined him. It's like, well, no, they were kind of hinting at that the whole time. I'm kind of glad that I don't actually have any like nostalgia for, was it Ted Danson? I gotta look it up again. Because, like, just for me, like, I'm like, yeah, your face kind of looks familiar, but, like, I mostly can kind of forget that and just, yeah, Ted Danson. I can mostly just kind of forget that and see him as, like, the character in the show. All right, here, while we're here and distracting, here is a list of titles of CSI video games, and I am going to say that they're all amazing, surely. So we've got CSI Crime Scene Investigation, CSI Dark Motives, CSI 3 Dimensions of Murder, I'm assuming that's a 3D one, CSI Hard Evidence, CSI Miami, CSI New York, well, CSI NY, because, you know, CSI Deadly Intent, CSI Crime City, which sounds like a, I don't know, Sin City thing, I don't know. And then CSI Fatal Conspiracy. I did see, can't remember her name, but you do. The Abby character, I saw her in like a CSI episode in like season 2 or 3, and I was like, what the fuck? That's Abby. What is she doing in there? Are they any good, Dave? Yeah, I really like the Miniature Killer, and that's like based on, well, not based on, inspired by real miniatures that were made to like study crime scenes and stuff, right? It's like a historical thing. Yeah. The franchise has had a large... I'm just going to read the CSI wiki. That's what stream is now. Franchise has had a large cultural impact. It has spawned what has been called the CSI effect, in which juries often have unreasonable expectations of real-life forensics because of what they've seen on CSI. Very point and click, yeah. I mean, point and click's not terrible. Oh no, the CSI effect is considered by some experts to be responsible for helping criminals covering up evidence that could be used to trace them using techniques learned by watching CSI and other shows. Oh, but there was no conclusive evidence, apparently, of the existence of this effect. God, the CSI finale was in 2015. What? I remember that, yeah, no, really? I thought New York ended before Miami. I guess Miami ended before New York. I don't think anybody watched CSI Cyber. Oh, apparently a season 2 for CSI Vegas has already been at least hinted at. I don't think I can ever take the main guy, Horatio Caine. I don't think I can ever take him seriously, like, just as a human being. I feel like his face is too weird looking. You've never heard? I heard about CSI Cyber when it came out, but, like, I never got around to finding a place to watch it. It's like NCIS. I think I started trying to watch one of the spin-offs, but then there's like 5 spin-offs now, and I just never kept up with those. Oh, and NCIS. Television franchise. What the there's more. Every time I look, there's more. So there's NCIS, which, and that's the thing, I remember when I was a preteen and my aunt used to watch JAG, and I was like, this is boring. But yeah, NCIS. Oh yeah, Person of Interest. That's another one I haven't finished. NCIS Los Angeles, NCIS Red, NCIS New Orleans, or Norlands, I don't know, NCIS Hawaii, and NCIS Sydney. There's external crossovers? Oh, with Scorpion and JAG and Hawaii 5-0. Apparently. Okay, yeah, Veritron, but imagine being like 11 and being like, I could be watching cartoons. This is a courtroom and like people talking and I don't care. What? Wait, what? Okay, so I'm scrolling down now. The Lenkov verse is apparently a thing. So the NCIS franchise, Born of Jag, shares a television universe with Scorpion, First Monday, Hawaii Five-0, MacGyver, and Magnum PI. Oh, because it has a crossover, right? So okay, so since they had a crossover with Hawaii Five-0, that means they're also related to Magnum PI and MacGyver, or at least they exist in the same world, hypothetically. Oh yeah, Without a Trace. I definitely watched a couple seasons of that at some point. I'm gonna need to like I don't even remember half of these TV shows until I talk about it, and then I'm like, wait, that's a thing. I've seen that. I've spent hours of my life with this thing. I wish there was like a better like a my anime list for TV. I know there's like 10 of them. I just don't know a good one. I've never like made a good list of all the TV shows I watched because I don't remember half of them. I think I remember that episode too, Dave, and I was like, wait, isn't that this guy from that? Hey, Plumphone. Yeah, if we're talking about like being allowed to stay up to watch something or like watching TV as a kid, the two memories that really come to mind are whenever we went to my grandmother's house, or my great grandmother's house, I should say. She only had like, she either only had like 3 channels, or she only like put the TV on like 3 channels, and it was never children's TV. It was either the Archie Bunker show, or Jeopardy, or Star Trek. And I was like, fuck yeah, Star Trek. That was my favorite out of the 3 shows that were ever on. I was like, hell yeah. And I was very interested in the blonde girl that like dies to goop. I liked her a lot. And then also I very clearly remember that there was one time at my aunt's house, and it was like one of the X-Files episodes talking about like chickens, or like pecking chickens, or Chicken Man, and also like just the intro. And I remember just the intro to the X-Files scared the shit out of me. And then also this like little bit of an episode I accidentally heard, like, because I wasn't allowed to watch it, but I like accidentally heard it like through the door while someone else was watching it, and it just scared the shit out of me. Yeah, if we're gonna go there, I guess we're gonna go there. Did anyone else watch Rescue 911? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, as it says on here, an informational docudrama television series on CBS. Oh my god. 1989 to 1996, hosted by William Shatner, with reenactments of emergencies involving, yeah, just chatting, involving emergencies. Basically, it was like before CSI and shit. We had cops and we had Rescue 911, and they wonder why like people grow up and watch like, you know, things about serial killers and dramas about murder mysteries. But yeah, Rescue 911, and like my sister liked Cops, or at least she liked the intro song. She thought that was great. But she did the obvious, like she did the bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the girls come for you? She thought that was very clever. But yeah, I really liked Rescue 911, and I remember an episode where like a kid got like bitten by red ants or something. That's the only episode I remember. But the other show, and I don't remember when or how or why I would have been allowed to watch this. And I've mentioned this before a few times. Factor, Chronicles of the Paranormal. A Canadian science fiction drama television series filmed in Toronto, apparently. 88 episodes between 1996 and 2000. But hosted by Dan Aykroyd. And this one was like you'd watch this and then you'd watch Rescue 911 and they're both like, these are like inspired by real events, but it's like one of them is very clearly not. Like one of them would be like, this kid got bitten by red ants and almost died. And the other one would be like, this guy got sucked into a wormhole and almost died. And you're like, wait, but these are both like inspired by real events? What was the intro? I gotta like look up what the intro was. Yeah, but that's what I mean, is like watching these TV shows when you're like 10 and they're both like, these are inspired by real stories, and it's like, you're a fucking liar. You know, like, no, I don't want to listen to the theme song. What is it? Yeah, I found a link that says basically it was a Law and Order for paranormal events, and it's got one of the guys that's in Eureka, or at least that's what I know him from, is Factor, not Eureka. But what was the intro like? IMDb? Give me details. Trivia? No, I don't want to rate it. Oh, I don't know. Had anyone ever seen Factor, or was that just me? Was that just a Canadian thing? Oh, wow. What an asshole. Somebody asked a question. Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna like post the intro or something in Discord later. This is basically like Fringe, but in the 90s. But the way they play it off is more like CSI. It's like Fringe CSI. One of the questions on IMDb is, does the OSIR organization really exist, or are all these episodes just a bunch of lies? And the reply is, no, it's a TV show, asshat. Also, the punctuation on both of these sentences is terrible. Alright, where is my phone? There's my phone. Yeah, I wasn't really allowed to watch things like The Simpsons, so I don't have a lot of knowledge or nostalgia for stuff like that. I mostly just get the big references that people make. Factor. The intro to this show probably still creeps me out because it probably triggers something in my brain. I guess this was like baby X-Files. I'll have to see when X-Files came out, actually. There was one time that I did like a Secret Santa kind of giveaway on a forum I was on, and the person that I got was like obsessed with X-Files. And at the time I was living in Vancouver, so I basically I got a map of Vancouver, and yeah, so just before probably. I got a map of Vancouver, and I did some research, and I marked some like points of interest on the map of like where different episodes were aired and filmed and all that kind of stuff. They were very impressed. They were happy. Yeah, 1996. Oh, apparently it has been released in other places than Canada at some point. All right, close that. Close that. I just want to get like a Sci Factor intro. This looks good. This looks so 90s. Oh man, okay. That's good enough. All right, I'll copy that and post that in Discord. I did check it on my phone. That's a show I probably never saw all of, but basically what I'm trying to say is it's no wonder that I got into things like CSI later on, because I was watching friggin' like Sci Factor Chronicles of the Paranormal and Rescue 911 at a young age. And those are basically like the precursors to all that kind of stuff. Alright, where is... Twitch chat. There we go. Sci Factor intro. Posted in Twitch chat. Yes, Tim. I'm distractible. We're still talking about TV shows, and I haven't started drawing any kitty cats or puppy dogs. I don't know which one I should draw. Out of all the people that posted pictures that they wanted drawn in the channel where pictures needed to be posted, there's only 3 people left. That one. Oh. And the 3 people that I have left, oh my god, aren't here to tell me which one I should do. I don't want to jinx it, but might get a new emote or something this week. We'll see. Oh, was that you telling me which of the 3? Are we going alphabetically, or? Whatever. I mean, I just have them in a folder. Basically, Mousy, Mumsy, and Polly were the ones that were left. But Mousy and Mumsy both posted multiple pictures, and I'd have to... Well, I think Mousy said I could choose. Mumsy, I don't think, told me what her preference was. And then Polly, I know which picture to do. Hi, Tim.
Come and help, Jews.
You're here to talk about Sci Factor Chronicles of the Paranormal?
No, because my brain's now thinking... The worst thing is, my brain's now thinking of an episode. Chat will probably be able to help.
Mm-hmm.
Athena. Because, just pick on Athena. 2 motorbikes. Police people.
Mm-hmm.
And they rode down the road with each other and did really cool detective stuff, and they had motorbikes.
How old is this TV show?
Maybe 80s.
Like...
Oh, Chips! Thank you, Haggis. Oh my god, you're gonna love him.
That's like, I never would have got it. I've heard the word Chips. I know that it's a TV show, but I'd never seen it.
You start going backwards and backwards and backwards,
yeah,
and my brain just
like
suddenly heard
the
all
90s.
this stuff. And then you see when Haggis was talking about, going, oh, this is scary, Doctor Who. I remember sitting on the sofa with Doctor Who on, and both my sisters were like hiding behind the sofa.
Yeah, I do remember hiding behind the couch to watch things.
To me, it was just like a wooden box with a big glass screen, and well, actually, it was a tiny glass screen back then.
Oh, you mean the TV?
Yeah.
So you weren't scared of anything on it?
Oh, yeah, of course, Athena's way too young, isn't she? The 80s was only a couple of years ago.
I was born in the 80s.
It's alright, because Haggis mentioned Vitalite and Vibralite, and then I went back to Vibralite thinking, oh my god, do you realise when I came out, because Haggis said high, low, and obviously all the time it's like high, low, low, everybody go, touching it down with the DJ Doodle.
Yes.
I went, that's 28 years old.
Yes.
Where did the time go?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, CSI started 22 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I really wasn't into TV, you see, because I was like, you were either outside if it wasn't raining, or you played Lego. Or if you were really good, you got to plug the joystick into the television, and you had little white things come down, and you had to shoot the little white things, and... Yeah, well, otherwise we played Pong.
Chips was 77 to 83.
I love that show so much. The motorbikes. And I even had one, I can't remember if it was Corgi or Matchbox, but they actually did a Chips thing. Yeah, oh, flip me.
Oh, it's like Knight Rider is another thing that I only know in reference. I've never seen
have you
it.
never seen Knight Rider?
No.
Knight Rider was just the absolute... Well, no, oddly enough, I was actually talking to my dad.
Yeah.
When did I talk to Dad? Was it yesterday?
Probably.
And we ended up reminiscing about cars.
I think you talked to him today, too.
No, I've not spoken to him today. My mum ended up having what was called a Rover 2000, but it had no pillar post. So when both the windows, Wolf, and Street Hawk as well, don't forget Street Hawk.
Like Blue Thunder, apparently.
Yeah. So basically, Dukes of Hazzard, they didn't open doors, it just went through the window, and of course Mum's car didn't have a centre pillar, so when the windows were down, it was like a Dukes of Hazzard car.
Oh.
Okay, it was like rubbishy, like poo-tan colour, because, all cars were that colour back in the day. And it's like, I was always told off because I would climb through the window and hurt myself.
Yeah, see, it's funny because you say the Pootan color, and that's why now we can't get that color for watercolor, because the Pootan color is a color that they don't make cars anymore. So now we can't get that watercolor color anymore because they don't make that pigment.
Dukes of Hazzard. I love that so
No, I never watched that.
They had a car and it jumped. And
it was old when I was young.
Oh, was it?
So.
I remember watching a film. In fact, I think I have it on DVD. That they did like a remake.
Yeah, they do remakes of
Hazzard.
everything.
It's a film and it's got boobs and everything. It's really weird. But yeah, generally, yeah. I mean, we've actually got not really neighbours, but we've got people, and it's islands, so flags and stuff. But when they actually hung out a Confederate flag, it was actually the General Lee, and it's like that was painted on top of an orange Challenger car. Dukes of Hazzard. Ah, it was so good. But then I started thinking about Trapdoor because someone mentioned Scary Door. Because
Knight Rider.
Twilight.
Apparently there was an episode of Knight Rider with a General Lee in the parking lot. Says Dave.
Oh wow, David Hasselhoff, you see.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it was so cool. And then Baywatch.
I definitely watched the intro to Baywatch. I don't think I ever watched the show.
I was always surprised with my mom. It's like, I never really thought about it at the time. It's like, oh look, people running around saving lives on beaches. It's like, oh, but vehicles and cars and surfing, yay. And it's like, but obviously years later when you suddenly go, that's why. Oh, hello, Pamela Anderson. That's why Baywatch existed, but it was never a thing. It's just, we watched it. It was family entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But, and then, what came after Baywatch? 90210.
No, I never watched that. I know all these shows, but I've never watched them. Like, I know references to them and stuff, but...
But yeah, Street Hawk was basically Knight Rider, but... And then Airwolf. Oh, wow. Why can't we have that helicopter in real life and go save the planet? We need it. What was since Dave and Haggis have got ears, what was the submarine show called? There was an entire show which was like all the other shows, but it was just literally underwater in the submarine. That was really good. I watched some early Baywatch now. Oh gosh, yeah, no, okay. I've
Triggered
got
brain
Haggis.
cells.
Yeah, it was so good. It used to be on a Sunday. Can't remember if it was on the second channel or...
Don't destroy yourself, Tim. Sequest?
Sequest! Oh, that's the one. It was so good. It was like Star Trek, but underwater on planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was so good. Wow. Yeah, why couldn't they make TV good anymore? Not that we have TV. Not going to get a signal. Nor would I ever watch RTE. Because, their shows, I've seen what Kevin puts out. It's like, no, don't watch TV. Anyway, I best go get you a cup of tea. I started to watch it, one episode in. Why are you watching it, Dave? I'm fascinated. Shh. Wow, turns off and everything.
I touched it.
Yeah. Yeah, I best go get you a cup of tea. Now I've got the Wild Hearts going through my head. TB Dan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll link it in.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Which one should I do?
Yes. You could do that one. That's quite cool.
Oh, that's Polly's.
Yeah, you could. And then it's done. And then, yeah, that one.
Alright. Or at least start it.
Uh-huh.
Definitely not going to finish it today.
No, but yeah. Sequest was so good. Did you never do
I never even heard of
Rider
Sequest.
or Street Hawk?
Never heard of Street Hawk, never heard of Sequest. The only reason I know of Knight Rider is because people reference it.
Oh, Kit was amazing. Cat was bad.
Oh.
It was a twin car.
Right. The evil twin.
Yeah, basically.
Right. I'm trying to think of other 90s shows that I watched.
I'm trying to think of 70s and 80s.
Yeah, I was born in the 80s. I wasn't a human being until the 90s.
Yeah. The 90s were so good because we had Buffy.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch that. I was a preteen in the 90s.
I saw nobody commented on what I said about Angel.
Oh, yeah, well.
Well, you see, if Angel had never got that ring, so as a vampire he couldn't go around in the daylight, and bear in mind Angel was a detective, he would have never been able to work with Bones.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I have seen all of that. Only once, though. And I have seen all of Buffy, at least once.
Yeah, Buffy.
And I still get the musical episode stuck in my head. all of the time.
Yes.
I have the CD.
Yeah, I don't think I have it on my phone at this moment in time. But, well, I've got a theory.
No, you said don't.
I know, but it will make Athena smile.
No.
It's like she loves Buffy. And Haggis loves Willow. Right, I best get you a cup of tea. The New Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Yeah, I definitely watched that.
That was amazing because it was like real but not real.
I watched some of it. I was very young, but at the time I also knew somebody, or like we visited somebody one time, maybe twice. Basically, there was somebody, I don't know if he was like a family friend or something, but we went to his house and him and his wife, and he was a quadriplegic. And this was after the whole thing with that, and the guy was a quadriplegic actor as well. But yeah, like I remember that was the guy. We went to his house and I think we watched some of that show at his house. But then also he did the like, oh, let's do a contest and see how long we can hold our breath. And so I did the like, I'm holding my breath. I'm like preteen, holding my breath, looking at the clock, and he's just sitting there breathing through his neck tube, like ha 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 ha. And I'm like, what? The cheater.
Ah, when times were good. Can we just take today's technology and just go back and scrap certain bits of the internet?
Well, the thing is, too, that a lot of these TV shows benefited from the fact that they didn't have to write around everyone having, like, cell phones and the internet. Like, having those things makes stories a lot harder to write.
What was I watching? Oh, yeah. I started watching Will and Grace.
Yeah, Dave, that's what I meant.
Just the sheer fact they didn't have cell phones. And then, obviously, seasons in, it's like, look at this handheld. Wow. And then most of it was, I can't get a signal. And then they had those little springy aerials that you had to pull up. And
oh, I don't remember when it was, Dave. Hey, Silent Assassin. But yeah, like, was it, oh god, my brain. Die Hard 3? Where they're running around the city and they're all trying to like do all these like puzzles that were set for them. But basically the whole point is they have to get like to all these locations very quickly, and there's like a time date like thing where if they don't get to this place, then like a bomb will explode kind of thing. And so the whole thing is they're like trying to get across the city, but they can't communicate to people because they don't have like cell phones or anything. So it's like they have to like run across the city and stuff and do all these like puzzles with like water jugs and stuff to stop bombs.
boom, boom, boom. Everybody go away. Alright, cup of tea time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break.
I'm gonna actually do some art maybe.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
we know which one you're doing now.
Maybe.
And yeah. Oh, my poor brain is gonna kill after this.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, payphone. Yeah.
Payphone.
No, yeah, they had to
Don't
use the
hear that
payphones
these days, do you?
to get their instructions.
Do payphones still exist?
Yes.
Oh no.
Just not very many of them, and they're not in usually very good condition.
Right, cup of tea time.
Yeah, cup of tea, break time. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm gonna see if I can crack my window open. Or if my neighbors are gonna be fucking annoying. Definitely need some airflow. Hello, Phedran. Alright. Went downstairs and was trying to pet Pixie and feed her. She was rolling around on the kitchen floor, being cute. I wish there was a way to like pin this to be, I guess maybe if I open it in here, I might be able to do that. Trying to set it up so that I can look at the reference picture without twisting my head every 5 seconds. I do that. Yeah, that works, maybe. At least for now. Okay, and... What? That's... Oh no, okay, it is fine. Do that. Aha! Okay, and I think if I do that... Perfect, that works out. So I can see the reference image, but it's not in the way for the stream. Alright. Also, what size is this at? Small. Do I want to do this the other way? It looks so skinny when you put it that way. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it should be a different size if I do it this way. Let's try doing a sketch and see what we think about the size and shape of everything here, I guess. We can do a vector layer so I can resize it if I need to. Move it around. Alright, now I have to actually do something other than flap my gums. Although I don't expect to get much more done than a sketch. Being very fussy about all the things, moving the tablet around and stuff, trying to get comfy. Comfy cozy. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh hey, you can see the reference if I click on it, but if I click over here, you can't see it again. Just trying to resize it better. Trying to think of like proportion-wise what we're looking at here. Hello, Key Sky. Definite proportion wrong already. I haven't even started, Polly. I'm sorry. Thank you for the resub, or the button, for 57 months. I haven't even started. Just trying to figure out proportions and size and how big I want to do it, which direction. One day the alert will come through. Just having to check at the right time. Yeah, like I said, I'm literally...
Show, but not thank you, banana.
Literally haven't even started the sketch properly, just trying to figure out proportion, because we spent the first...
Thank you so much for doing this, Fede. It means a lot to me. 紫色のハート.
Spent the first hour procrastinating and talking about CSI. I feel like I want more space. I don't know what that quote's from. I remember saying it, but I don't remember what it's from. If I try that again, do that, and then whoop, try cabbages are definitely a Skyrim thing. They're also definitely a Avatar The Last Airbender thing, but I don't know what the context is for the quote itself. If I do this though, then that wouldn't fit as like a wallpaper. I'd have to tweak it the other way to make that work. Okay, well. Let's try a more accurate sketch. Trying to like this is still isn't like line art. This is more just like trying to figure out areas where I'm gonna have to focus on later. How different areas, you know, line up with each other. Like this face is like bigger than I expect it to be. That might be why, because I have this chin and cheek line up. Hey, Mr. Papa. Littlewood. Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember that game. I don't remember cabbages, but... Now that was a grind fest. I don't think I ever, like, finished that game, but... did do a lot of work in it. Chubby cheek kitty. Yeah, there's some very cute chubby cheeks. I already see things I need to tweak that I've effed. That's okay. This is I'm not speedrunning it, so. That's not what I want. Can I not? Oh, I think I have this set to something weird. Oh, shrink selection, that's why. Just lasso, please. Thank you. Like at this point, I'm basically just trying to make sure that what I'm laying down as a sketch kind of captures the most important or most noticeable features and doesn't get them effed. Okay, I think I need to move the cheek. Move the cheek around. That might be too much, but... got very pointy ears. That's too far down, but just a little bit. Let's try and figure out this middle part. Yeah, I feel like this could even move down. Face is the most important part. Really need to get that right. Hmm. I can kind of see where I... Definitely need to move some face and ear stuff around. Stuff's not lining up where it needs to. Hmm. Not quite right. A bit better. I like the concerned eyebrows. I don't know what that means, Mr. Papa. I kind of got that, but I also didn't really know what the joke was. I don't remember what I said, so maybe I said something that would have made that make sense. Probably gonna have to move this whole thing up a bit. Sorry, I'm like immediately focused and not talking enough. This neck is too chubs. Oh, part of any HOA. Oh, okay. I thought you said, are you part of my HOA? I'm like, what? Alright. A lot of details that I'm not putting in yet, but eventually we'll get in here. I could also like move this to be kind of more in line with what I'm doing, and then I could measure it easier with my eyeballs. Is this a hello Ollie, or is this a birds are noisy outside Ollie? Trying to measure where the shirt stuff lines up on the face. Sorry, I'm so just focused. Trying to get everything right before I get to the actual, like, painting process. I say everything right, like I'm actually going to get everything right. You know what I mean? Like, trying to make sure I don't have any egregious errors before I get to the part where I actually do all the texture and color. Let's have a sip of tea and look at it. I know the stripes on the shirt are going to be a bit of an issue, but I think that'll also help me make sure that the shirt is the right shape and size. How is it already almost 8? Hi, Crazy. I mean, I'm pretty constantly distracted, just... I feel like the neck should be not as long, but also, like, measuring across, it's not that different. Just a tiny tweak. Apparently it's break time. I will be back. Sorry, I'm just staring at it and thinking, what do I want to tweak? I think I want to move this a little bit. I just need to figure out the shirt and see if there's anything else I need to tweak. pressing the wrong button. All right. Missing some area here. A lot of tilting chibi head, I'm assuming, at this point. Ugh, I don't like the way I've done this. I don't think that's accurate at all. It's a little bit better. That didn't really help, did it? Too low, we're missing some space here. This is still just the sketch phase. Just trying to get the stripes on the shirt right before I even think about doing any color. I do want to do more art this year, that's for sure. Yeah, Big Bob. See you, Sam. Thanks, Ollie. Apparently it's Fedman's time. Let me just back up a bit and take a look at this as a whole. See what I'm missing or what desperately needs a tweak. Yeah, only half an hour until bath time. Who'da thunk? That's what happens when you spend an hour talking about TV shows instead of drawing, I guess. No, that's not it either. It's under game discussion, right? Trying to wiggle and my chair's making noises. Yeah, I'm happy with it so far. I just don't know how much more I can accomplish tonight. My brain and my hand are starting to go mush mush. And I'm at the point where it's like I need to start thinking about like the next layer. Like doing either finely tuned line art or just doing colors. And I don't know how I want to do that. Still a few tweaks I would want to do as well, I guess. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this so far. I know, Tim. Still too much time. Hi, Tim.
Yeah, it's looking really awesome.
Oh, you have video on?
Yeah, I was trying
Either
to
open it or close it. I don't want it to do the bang, 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 bang. That's what I'm looking
Yeah.
at.
No, I was trying to Dad and my sister.
Yeah.
They were asking about what you were doing.
You said drawing a kitty cat?
Yeah. We were talking about toads and snails and stuff.
And puppy dog tails?
No, just toads and snails and stuff.
Hmm.
Then we were talking about baths.
Oh.
I was telling my sister about your Japanese
Hmm.
onsen bath salts.
Hmm.
I know I want a bath with rockets.
Hmm. Rocket tub that leaves trail of bubbles is what Mr. Papa says.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Don't destroy yourself, Tim.
Yeah, but it would be awesome.
Hmm. You're trying to distract me so that time goes more quickly.
Yes. Well, the problem is every time I walk in here, it's like, boom, blink, oh, the time's gone.
The problem is you're going to have to do my best. So you're not going to be able to distract me for that
I
long.
leave a little earlier. So, did you see the snails and toads?
No.
Discord.
Okay, I'm streaming.
Oh. Hey everyone, Fred's streaming. Go have a quick look at Discord after you've done what you're doing.
trying to tweak things as I see them.
The tweakers. Oh dear. Oh, it's
What?
It's alright. As you looked and tweaked your head, it went a big frowny face.
I was itching my face, which screws with the camera.
That'll be
What's in
right.
Discord?
Ollie, I feel good. I think. There you go. See?
Oh,
Yeah.
snail and toad.
Yeah. How cool is that?
And yeah, I laughed so hard when the how to eat when hot and lazy.
I heard you laughing, which is why I thought when I took a picture of the cat in the box.
She's like, eh.
Yeah, give me food.
Yeah. Good toad picture.
Dude.
You got like the rainbows in the water. That's the one that lives in the hole in the brick.
Ah. Wonder how many other people have a glass front from a dryer in their garden to put water in for animals to. Oh, that's the American Lego move.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I'm just
Really?
really. They're like, hey, we didn't have enough power tools at 6 p.m. So how about we have all the power tools at...
8:45.
Yeah.
What the?
I think they have a rocket bath.
No, our rocket bath would sound better than that. That sounds like a really crappy two-stroke.
It's a chainsaw.
Why are they using a chainsaw? They have no trees.
Well, they do like to chop up and burn wood.
Was it Super Bubble who got the chain on wrong of a chainsaw? I can't remember. We had a chainsaw conversation not long ago. Somebody got the chain on the chainsaw the wrong way
I feel
around.
like that was a super bubble thing. But
It was.
But I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Well, Chat will be able to tell us.
Oh, yes.
Yes, but it's fine now. Okay. Yeah, because I think I remember typing the last still STHIL or yeah, chainsaw that you could only get the chainsaw one way. You couldn't get it on the wrong way, so that's why I was really surprised. But well done, Super Bubble, for getting the chainsaw chain on the right way. Well, you should have just reversed the motor. It'd have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you chop trees down in reverse, does that mean they like just grow? Aye, aye.
Yeah, I'm just undoing the thing I did because I don't know if I like it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to make sure that all the proportions and stuff are good before I actually do the color and stuff.
So what's Ollie doing
Mm-hmm.
then? Oh wow, we actually have a plus neighbours now.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a U in it.
Yeah, it's spelled incorrectly.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oh dear. Smile. That is better.
It's because I was looking away. Okay, but one has an S and one doesn't have an S. So that's just going to be confusing.
Yes, I'm confused. Huh. What was Super Bubble chopping down anyway? I can't remember.
Don't know. Oh no.
Anyway. Removing unwanted neighbours around my house. Yes.
Shrubbery.
Oh, shrubbery. Oh, okay. I saw the neighbours thing.
Yeah, shrubbery.
Oh, okay. I thought Super Bubble didn't like their neighbours and just went, chainsaw, chop it all down. At least it's got the chain on the right way around in the end.
Mm-hmm. Before any injuries.
I don't think it would have caused injuries.
I watched a CSI episode where chainsaw caused a lot of injuries.
Huh. Well, cleaning it up after stream. Had been meaning to fix that at one point already. Zombie apocalypse hasn't started yet for me to take a chainsaw to the neighbours. I did the small holding thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was having trouble with neighbours. Vehicles parked in front of his drive and blah blah blah. But no, so my sister was heading for a bath because her husband has to have a shower because they're up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Why? It sounds terrible.
Oh, they've got 1,000 miles of drive
Oh,
because of truck, lorry reasons. So they have to be up very early. My baby niece's husband apparently crashed well, they didn't crash, they broke their car. Yeah, apparently the sensor parking camera sense stuff crashed. And literally crashed the vehicle.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's a company car, they'll be fine. So
Is the back door still open, or is
yeah,
it...
back door's still open.
Oh,
Just
so
got
Pixie
ghost
could still come in.
Possibly. I've not seen them. They went in the box.
Oh.
So yeah. Well, normally right about now, I would be asking they who must not be named to go plug, mat, water, bath.
Who must not be named?
Well, I was trying to do it like we had an electronic robotic assistant.
Oh.
But I'm sure there's people listening who have a particular name device that you don't want to
Oh, okay. I see
say
what you're
that
getting
name
at.
and I might then say something else.
Like Xbox On?
Like I did with Andy.
Search dildos Alexa or something?
Yeah. Well, because he changed... I didn't realise you could, but he changed the name of the Amazon device to computer. And then we were talking about, you know, when Scotty at Star Trek, when they went back in time, he picked a mouse up and went, computer! So that's why he changed the name. And I went, obviously computer, search dildos, searching dildo. He was like, no!
Yeah, rip.
It was so funny.
Oh,
One,
yeah.
because he didn't realise even though on speakerphone that would actually work, but yeah, it did.
Didn't you end up like with your dad's one? Your dad's one can tell you apart now?
Yeah, I was really amazed. But Dan has the... Which one does Dan have?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Google one, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's a Google one.
Yeah.
But Google started taking my...
You were talking and it thought...
I was
you
talking and it thought
yeah.
I was Dad.
Yeah.
And then I said, hey, look. And then it literally differentiated between
it's like, oh, you're not
and my dad.
this
It was
person.
amazing. I was really impressed.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. So yeah, that was fun.
When your dad actually got it plugged in like a year later and was like, oh my god, I can actually talk to this thing and have conversations.
That's because the grandkids didn't.
But no, just like
things
once it was
happen.
plugged in, he's like, oh, I can have conversations with it. I can...
That's what really amazed me. The fact that... Because to start off with, basically, the disadvantage with the device is the audio sensitivity on input.
Oh yeah, and the volume was all low,
Yeah, the
so
volume
he was like,
was all messed up
picking it up
because he
and...
didn't have the app to use it.
Yeah.
So I started setting everything up on his phone and started talking to it, and I said, hey, how are you? And he's like, oh, I'm fine. despite the circumstances, blah blah blah. Hey, how are you? It's really nice to talk to you. And I go, what? This is like talking to a real AI. It was amazing. It's like, by the way, I'm not the person you should be having this conversation with. And it differentiated us both. It was really amazing. I was actually impressed. All Dad does to it is say, what's the weather? What's the time? Play this. But yeah, that was fun.
But he still has fun with it.
Wait, what?
He still has fun.
Yeah. It just means now he can wander around literally he can be anywhere in the house and go, hey, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty cool. The very first time in my life when I thought, I'd like one of them. But, yeah. Anywho, it is now 5 minutes till end time and bath time.
Usually my bath is running by now.
Apparently Ollie has to search question marks and order question
No, I
marks.
was saying instead of search for dildos, order dildos.
Raised to which AI has been improving regularly blows my mind. Can't wait to see where it will be in a couple of years. Yeah, as long as we don't get The Matrix or... what was I watching the other day?
You were just watching it and I can't think of it. AI something.
Where the AI... iRobot.
iRobot, that's the
That was
one.
it,
Yeah.
I watched iRobot the other day. And the AI decided to, take over.
Spoilers.
Okay, iRobot is what, 15 years old now?
It's like, isn't it like an Isaac Asimov book or something? I don't know. I've never actually watched it, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, have you not?
I don't care.
Oh, it's not fun. It's fun.
Yeah, I have like 100 hours of CSI to watch.
Thought it was, yes.
Isaac Asimov.
No idea. Not a clue. But yeah, iRobot was fun. Despite all the Audi sponsorship.
No.
Yeah, Audi. Howdy.
The blackbird would like to say hello.
Hi. Chip. Actually, if you budge in, I will look, because normally that noise means there's a
No, we hear that noise a lot.
four-legged thing about. I cannot see anything in the garden. There's puppy dogs out. There's lights on over there.
My eye's twitching.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I don't know. It's been doing that a lot lately.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, upgraded back.
Hi, bye, Sam.
Yeah, hi, bye, Sam.
It's a good time to do a bath. My wrist is definitely starting to feel sore.
How much is Sam?
Why?
You said hi, and then you said bye, Sam. How much is Sam?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sure we wouldn't be able to afford to buy Sam. Named after Asimov's 1950 short story collection, but based on someone else's screenplay.
Ah, I knew there was an Asimov connection.
From Wikipedia. Oh, what would we do without Wikipedia?
I know someone mentioned flip phones earlier when we were talking about stuff, but it's like when I went to high school, like nobody had cell phones. This like social media didn't basically exist really. I mean, it kind of did, but not very much. You know, like people didn't even really use the internet very much. Wikipedia didn't exist.
We had BBSs and forums.
YouTube didn't exist. Google as a search engine didn't exist.
No.
Like it was a whole other world.
Yeah, wasn't it great? We had great music. Flat screen TVs didn't exist.
Yeah, flat screen
Flat screen
monitors.
didn't exist.
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing this with CRTs?
Screen tablets didn't exist. Tablets were like a type of laptop, not tablets.
Bear in mind, if we go back to then, my first laptop was an orange screen apricot.
Yeah, I'm not saying that all of them were, but I'm saying like the when a tablet was a type of laptop or just a drawing tablet. There wasn't a like phone type thing that you call a tablet.
No.
iPhones didn't exist.
Yay.
Like it was like, I remember when that came out and people were like, "That's fucking stupid. Why do you call it that? That's boring. That's dumb. That's weird." And then it's like just ubiquitous now.
Ubiquity didn't exist either. Now that one of the biggest shush. Thank you. I love audio stuff. Giant 10+ kilogram cubes for monitors. I know. Well, yeah. I look forward to Phedran going full retro art drawings and making Etch-a-Sketch art. My dad came across an Etch-a-Sketch in the attic. That would be so cool. I wonder if someone's done a digital Etch-a-Sketch.
Yes, probably.
Oh, okay. Well, you've actually got two knobs which you can twist. And
Probably.
then it does
If they haven't, then that's stupid. There's a lot of things that I think people should make apps for, but don't exist yet, so maybe not. Well, do you think this is a good likeness so far?
Yes. It's looking awesome. Right, bath time then.
Yeah, best time.
Yeah, we're going to have to say bye-bye.
I'm very tired. My hand is sore.
Oh, tiredness.
Yeah, I'm just like mentally exhausted from
Been
focusing
a
so hard.
long day and focusing on images and pictures and digital stuff. Hello, pixels. Right, well, bye-bye, chat. I'm going to go and make magic happen. Everyone have a lovely rest of the weekend, and it's Mother's Day over in
Yeah,
North
it's
America,
Mother's Day.
so happy Mother's Day
Some
to the
places.
mums.
Apparently, Ollie is Mother's Day there too.
Yeah, it does seem to be.
It's all over the place.
No, apparently the UK and Ireland, and I think a couple of other Commonwealth places, only have it in March. Because my auntie in Canada is going, yeah, this is a great day for me because it's now the second time we get a Mother's Day. Because, you know, they can celebrate it in Canada and obviously they celebrate it over here. So, yeah, she gets it twice, which is cheating. It was last Sunday.
Yeah, there's the dates all over the place.
Yeah. But, as I say, I know North America's in May. And a couple of other places, but...
I Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
Well, because I can't look at the calendar because you guys don't print my Mother's Day on your calendar.
Well, no.
So I have to Google it now.
Yeah, 'cause
Before I would just look on a
Mother's
calendar.
Day is in March.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's weird. Right, okay.
save
Bye, chat.
this and press this button and then
Say Toodle Bits.
maybe not Toodle Pips, but you know. We did a good start. We made a good start. There's definitely a lot more to do left on that picture, but I'm happy with the progress so far. And I'm feeling very tired. I'm very ready to veg out in a bath with some CSI. Hopefully people enjoyed at least a portion of that stream, though. I know I'm not very talkative when I get really deep into that. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. Sure. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know what I have planned for tomorrow. I don't remember. I don't know if I have planned tomorrow yet. We'll figure it out. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Polly, for the resub. And good night.